y'all. Good morning. Good Sunday morning. I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. Welcome to my studio. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my channel. And welcome to the Flip Flop Journal. I started without you and realized, I gotta turn the video on. I'm gonna finish this and we're gonna do it in a mad dash because I've got Christmas stuff. I have to get to the Christmas stuff. This is what I did the other day. Instead of anything I'm supposed to be doing, I did these on the Scan and Cut. But most of these were before I knew how to create the border and have it go around things. So as you can see, it chopped the antennae off. But it's fine because I can draw those on. Let's see. I started figuring it out here. And you can see that, oops, I was able to save the antennae there. I just have to trim that up a little bit. These are from My Porch Prints. Some of these might go in the book we're doing. Let's see. We'll just see. But we're not going to dawdle. We're going to get with this program. This is where we left off. Exactly. I haven't been upstairs and I haven't moved anything. I think this will be okay. I do think I'm going to put something right there, but I don't know what yet. But right now, my focus is I want to put some of these flat back pearls on here. The pocket's big enough and it kind of needs something to grasp when you're putting your fingers in the pocket. So, one, kind of like arranging, flower arranging. I like doing things in threes, bows or, whoops, ties or whatever. These seem like they might be a little big. We'll see. Tammy, I watched part of Self-Care Sunday. That book is cute. I have it on right now, but I don't have the volume up. Copyright, you know. I've actually watched quite a few videos. Let me think here. I watched Angela Toma, and guess what I remember? That she made Spanish rice. Can't tell I'm a food freak, can you? Which reminds me, last night I had hamburger steaks, one hamburger steak, with really good gravy, dark gravy, over homemade mashed potatoes, with I have a little Ninja, well it's not little actually, I don't use it very much because it's so big. But I decided, since it cost a mortgage payment, that I was going to put it out on the counter. Where's my... Hello. Where'd you go? Oh. I was going to put it out on the counter and leave it out. And that has helped. I've been using it more. Because I was thinking about getting a different one that was smaller, but I already have this one. Okay, I like that. Maybe a butterfly here would be pretty. Ooh, well that's an idea, isn't it? Okay, let's try that. There's green. Oh, that would be pretty. Well, there you go. that overkill? That is our daughter. She's probably saying, "Good morning, Mom, I love you." Oh, here's a smaller one. Let's make sure, just so that I know everything's okay. Just as I suspected. I didn't light a candle today. My lungs are... my lupus goes basically to my lungs. I mean, I have other symptoms, skin stuff and migraines and stuff like that, but mostly it goes to my lungs. And it's so hot and there's no moisture and there's wind, so there's dust, and my lungs just, it goes right to my lungs. So I'm not going to light a candle this morning. I don't think, let's see, I don't think we'll use that one. And I was going to kind of leave it up, but we can't because it's got to go in and out of the pocket, so. Let's leave that out and we'll use it somewhere else. But I want a little piece of, that's not going to do much to strengthen the bottom of that. And I do have a piece of cardstock. So I think I will glue this to a piece of cardstock. Well, actually, what if I... That's a lot of geometry. I don't think I want to do that. So we will let this sit for a minute and dry. And it'll go on that. And it'll go in here. Now, do we want something here? Probably. Could do this and make it, let's see. Make it a pocket. That one's it's not gonna. I know I have some actual, like, labels. No, I don't know about that. Yeah, so last night I had my Salisbury steak, my version of it, and then I just used a little bit of hamburger because it was just me. And then this morning I took the rest of the burger and crumbled it up and had basically the same thing over potatoes for breakfast. And I may have it for dinner. Oh, I watched Nick the Booksmith. How to make a junk. I don't know if it was how to make a junk journal, but she was kind of making a junk journal. It doesn't really fit. Oh well. Gus got up again in the night, but I think what happens is he starts to try to turn around or shift when he's asleep, but he gets stuck because he doesn't have any rear leg control, especially when he's laying down, so he can't push because he was whining, and I got up and was gonna take him outside because he never wakes up in the night. So I thought he's gotta go potty. But he didn't want to go out. He just stood there like, Mom, don't make me go out, please. So I just picked him up, turned him in the right direction, and sat all 4 feet on the bed, and he turned himself around, which was even more convincing to me that, Now I could make this just a little mini booklet and staple it in. I think that's what I'll do. And I've already got these papers torn. Sorta. So that he laid right back down, and I cuddled him, or covered him up, and he slept until 8 o'clock this morning, which is unlike him. He's normally up by 6:30, and he wants to eat about 7. Yesterday, he didn't eat any breakfast. He did eat dinner, but I put hamburger all over it. So, I mean, I really upped the ante. So I got to thinking, we changed his bed. They have these little wooden, friend of mine is a kind of a refinisher crafts person, and she had made the dog's beds out of pallets. Oh, they're so cute. And she made these really nice pillows, and over the years they wore out, and so I made pillows, and I can't sew. So they leave a lot to be desired, but they're bulky. So I thought, I bet you it's hard for him to sleep on those because they're so poofy. So we went to Big Lots and got him a memory foam pad that has a tight, like a sheepskin sort of thing, but it doesn't have any, it's not fabric really that you can like catch your toenail in or something. And it's already zipped up and everything, so it doesn't, wrinkle and gather. Anyway, we took all of his bedding out that we had put in there to make everything really soft and smushy, and yeah, that'll work. Wait, be like that. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Anyway, and then I just put that in the frame of his bed. And that's all. And then he has his blanket to cover up with at night. And he didn't want to go lay in that at all. He wanted his bed. But I persevered and stood there and said, come on, you lay down now. It's time to go to bed. Come on. And he reluctantly went and laid down. But I think he was able to turn around a little bit better and shift and get more comfortable, because he slept, after midnight, he slept all night. Till 8 o'clock this morning. So then I got to thinking, I wonder if the gabapentin is just making him so loopy that's why he is dragging his foot so bad and tripping. So this morning, I cut back on his gabapentin. We'll see. And I have an appointment with another vet. It just doesn't seem logical to me that the only thing that you can do for a dog with arthritis and hip dysplasia is gabapentin. That just, there's no, you have to have something you can give him when the pain escalates. You know, when they trip, or when he tries to jump in the truck, or there's been lots of times when, like when he had to have x-rays, when he had got his teeth done. Oh my gosh, he was in agony. And according to the vet, there's nothing you can give him. That's just cruel. I don't believe that's true. In Idaho, pot isn't legal, so we can't give him anything with THC, or I would. I did try CBD, and it kind of made him nauseous, I think. During that same time, he was having tummy trouble, so we quit giving it to him. You need something that's faster acting, that wears off, you know, so they're not just snowed all the time. And I don't know. I called our old vet. We used to raise and breed golden retrievers, and our male, as he got older, look at that, isn't that cute? He got brain cancer, so trying to decide, do I want to sew it in? Well, I know I want to sew it in, but I mean, do I? Fits perfect right there. And again with the green, so I like it. But do we want it on that side? I think this side might be better. Yeah, so let's deal with that. Let's deal with this first then. Okay. Back to square one, but we got the next page done. Oh, forgot all about this. So, and he's smiling today, and he's not dragging his foot. And he ate a huge breakfast. I feel so much better. We're not going to make him have a slow, painful demise. I don't believe in that. I'm not going to do it. I know people that just drag it on till they're carrying the dog outside, and no. I don't want that for myself, and I don't want that for him. But he still has a quality of life that is valuable to him. He enjoys his sister most of the time. He likes his food. He likes to go for a ride in the truck, even though he pays for it later. I don't know if we'll take him to the cabin anymore. I know he loves it, but I'm just going to offset it just to be different. So that's the story about Gus. Thank you all for prayers and hugs and well wishes and stuff. Robin, I know this is really fresh for you. We bought our dogs a year apart, and so Jaja is a year younger than Gus, but you would never know it. She jumps up in the truck, and Doug's truck is lifted, and she'll just leap right in the front seat. And she'll run. She would fetch a ball if we would throw it, but we don't, because that's Gus's favorite thing, and there's no way he could chase a ball, or should. Okay, I like that. That's good. Now what for the inside? I don't want more crumpled up paper. What do I want? This is, well, it's two different things. This right here is from All of the Digital Expressions Art is for personal use only, Digital Expressions in California. Now the color matches, and I believe I emailed them too when I read that, by the way, and they said no, we could sell stuff that, so I think I'm going to try to do something with this. And this is from whichcraftdoyoudo.com, and I got this off of Etsy, and they have some really cool stuff. Which craft do you do? Yeah, really cool stuff. Let's see here. So, anyway, that's what's going on with Gus. Yay, huh? I think he's doing better today, and I'm really grateful. I can't wait to see what the new doctor says. These are a bit too dark on one side to write on, but they're perfect for this. There's a cap, so I know there's a scissor here somewhere. You can put a word right there. I really want to try to put these together, but I don't think they're supposed to go together. We're going to do it anyway, because that's how I roll. I've got grasshoppers, like the invasion of the grasshoppers, in all of my flowers by my front door. So this morning, I went out there with my neems and sprayed. I'm going to keep going with it until I decide that I don't like it. Right now I'm not sure, which means it could be great. think I've just about used all my scrap. Hey. Come here. Okay, so if I put it here, that is side up down. Actually, the other one is too, isn't it? Yep. Darn it. It's got to go on the bottom. That's okay if it's upside down. That's all right. Do we want to use like a tiny attacher? Let's make sure we're all in. I was thinking about calling. We have a couple hotels that are like right around the corner from us, and I was thinking about calling them and seeing if they ever let the general public swim in the pool. It's so hot. I don't know if I have a use for that quite yet. I said I didn't want another tablet with paper. That's exactly what I made. I have a little rusty thing. Let me go grab it. It's not rusty, but it's bronze. Is that bronze? Or is that, I don't even know. But I like it. All right, so we might have to change this around. This may have to go here so that this can go here. Well, we could do vice versa, I guess. It's got to come out more. Okay, this is going to have to be connected up here. And then this we can sew. Let's see, I have all my sewing, my binding stuff. put away, but I can sew this right down the middle. I think I can. Okay. Let's tie this in a little knot. And leave most of it. And that I backstitched, so it should be okay. Did I boo-boo up any? Oh, missed one. Okay, that'll be fine. Do I have? Okay. Something right here, like this was not supposed to be grungy. It doesn't really feel super grungy to me. Does it look grungy to you, or does it? It's not pretty shabby chic, like French shabby chic. It's definitely not that. I don't know, maybe it's grungy. I like it, whatever. Oh, when I went down to the antique stores yesterday, they sure had some cool booths. Last year, I so wanted. Okay, now that makes up for no signature. And let's put this in. I really think I do want to get a booth down there. I'm going to have to call the gal that manages it, is an old friend, acquaintance, I should say. We weren't ever very close, but we know each other. I'll call her and find out how much a booth is. I really want to do that, and I wanted to last year, but I ended up not having anything to put in the booth, and you really need to have stock. One more thing. Always one more thing, huh? use these every chance I can. You had to buy them by the 100. I think there's 100 or 50. It's got to be more than 50 because it fills a whole jar. But I will put them down so they're not very long. This is really got to be cleaned out. Oh. Oh. Dahlia, your cards that you made, those gnome cards, my God, they're cute. Cute, cute. You just can't go wrong with a good gnome. Well, fine. Fine, you don't want to crisscross, fine. But let's put a little piece of paper on here. I would have cut that a little neater if I thought I had time. I believe that. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because there's layers and it's going to be going in and out of a pocket. So Jill, thank you very much for commenting and for just watching my videos. I don't do what you do, and when I do make cards and tags, they are not to the caliber that you do at all. However, I realize that you don't care about that. It's all about the fun. So I do feel like even though I'm a beginner and have a lot to learn, I need a lot of practice. It's still fun. I still have a lot of fun. Jill Norwood does Greenwood Girl cards. Jill Norwood Designs. And she does Saturday morning makes. So whatever you make on Saturday, you just post hashtag Sat Morn Makes. Okay, after all that, it by dang better fit. That could be a problem. Yeah, that's not going to be able to work like that. I'm going to make a thumb hole. Well, I'm going to try to make a thumb hole. We'll see how I fare. Voila. Now, Huh. I'm gonna have to use a belly band because it's just not gonna. I can do a side one for this well, even if I do a side one, I'm gonna be clamping it so you can't get that out. So I'm gonna have to do a belly band for both. So what do I want to use for a belly band? Isn't that pretty? I like the tone on tone. I like that, so we're doing it. Great. That's cool. I like it. Didn't match the pattern, but that's okay too. Ooh, maybe I could match the pattern. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Now, do I want to ink the edges? Where's my project? I say no. I got a fan going behind me and it keeps making this little ribbon thing tickle my leg. I keep thinking I got a spider. Okay, that would work, but we still have the issue of this going, well, there's sewn though. Maybe that is what we need to do. It's very subtle, and I like the green. I might have to do something right there. These are so beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? There's a couple more here. We're doing it. I'm going to a city. Well, I don't think it's actually a city. Well, I guess it is a city meeting, but they're having it. The place where I went paddleboarding is a place here in town that it's a complex that they built up on one of the hillsides. It's in a neighborhood, and they have the 4th of July festivities there because it's got a huge grassy area, and they have concessions, and they have the lake, you know, where I was paddleboarding, and people kayak there, and really people do it's really become a well-visited place in town, and everybody seems to really be enjoying it. Well, I had never gone up there and spent any time there, but I knew that people talked about it and stuff, how pretty it was, and it's multi-useful. I was a little disappointed because several different things. One, the grass was dead, and there's a lot of it. There's grass around all the picnic shelters and huge grassy, it's probably, I don't know, an acre, quarter of an acre, half an acre, something, where it's a soccer field, you know. And I was very disappointed. I was thinking, wait a minute, why are we not watering the grass? And then I got to looking, and these big, huge trees, they're less than 10 years old. I don't know how old the complex is, but it's not very old. But they were dead. Not just dying, but dead. Cottonwoods, great big ones. And that was very upsetting. And no, that won't work. Don't even try it. It's not going to work. And neither is that. This doesn't leave very much, and I'm interrupting myself, but I don't, oh, I do. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, and so my husband and I both said, why are they letting all the grass die? And it looked like they had even patched a big piece with sod, and then they let the sod die. It really, you know, it really kind of was like, oh, I'm not happy with this. What's going on? So the other thing was, that was when we went paddleboarding. Then last week, or whenever 4th of July was, when we went up there, did I measure that right or what? And we parked in the parking lot adjacent to the big grassy area where everything was. They had chipped shale around all the dead trees and splitting up the parking, you know, curbed chips of shale. And there weren't any ADA compliant entrances to the grass. There was no way to get from your parked car to the grassy area. There was handicap parking. There was like, I don't know, 6 or 8. There was, you know, several. But there were no sidewalks. There was parking, cement, or curbing filled with shale, and then parking. There was no bridge to walk over all of these, and there were several of them because it's a huge parking lot. And there was no cement bridge of any kind if you had a walker or a small child or a dog or me. you know, you're in sandals and you're having to walk in the shale, which, you know, over time it's going to get all broken up and it's going to break the weed barrier underneath as it pokes through. So you're going to have weeds coming up. It's just really poor designing. And it's not conducive to somebody who maybe had, you know, I noticed there was a couple people. One gentleman was walking with arm canes, and that was treacherous. I watched him. Let it sit just a second. And then there was a child who apparently had cerebral palsy, and they didn't have any walking devices, but if you've ever seen somebody struggle with on unlevel surfaces, that's just not right. That's not right. So I go to the Facebook page for this place, and lo and behold, the city manager, or the park manager, I guess he would be, has posted, "We heard you loud and clear. We know the grass is a little, I can't remember what he said. Is a little sad, I think was his terminology." I thought, right, it's dead. It's more than a little sad. CPR won't help at this point. But anyway, I digress. What happened was our pump broke, but the good news is we received, the new pump is in now, so we'll be repairing it, and you should see that grass green up over the next couple weeks. Well, I kept reading on because people were really complaining. And in one post, he had said that the reason the grass was dying was because of all the traffic for 4th of July. Guess again, I was there way before the 4th of July, and it was dead. So anyway, the final result is that he said that they were going to have a meeting, and the public was welcome, and they wanted our feedback. So I'm going to go and give them my feedback. Uh-oh, look at that. See that? That's gonna be a problem. Oh, I have the fix. I think. I'm so glad I chose this. So pretty. Okay, so I don't want to clip it to this because that other piece is in there. So I'm just going to clip it like that. Adorable! Okay, so now it goes like this. You open it like so, and it has that card with the tab. And here's your signature. And here's this card. I think I'm going to leave it. I like it. It's not at all what I thought was going to go there, but I do like it. And then there's this journaling card, which turned out cute. Then there's this that I don't want to undo, but you lift this up and there's paper in there. And then here's some ephemera. And there's an envelope with some ephemera in it. Then there's this card. Let's make sure I can get it out. Yep, and I think the more it sits in there, the flatter it's going to get. That's my story anyway. Just a couple little doodahs there. This little booklet. Turn it over, and there's an envelope. Here's your other signature. I don't know about that piece. I might end up tearing that off. Is that upside down? those two pieces are upside down. I don't know that I really care. I think it looks fine. Maybe. Oh, so I'm gonna play with this and see. I think it looks okay. And this I could do something with, or not, whatever. And this I definitely need to do something with. And she's complete. And this is, I wonder if this would fit there. This is, it's called the fabric labels. So I'd probably need to maybe put some fabric, like samples in there. And I think the book could hold it. And maybe I'll do that. I think I'll do it on this page with that one, because this is a little muted and so is this. So let's do it like that, because I'm really liking these green tones. And I think instead of really rustic papers, I'll go with something milder. Let's see what I have here. I've got some right back here. Those are my very favorite out of this whole book. I just love them. I need like a small print that's maybe not floral. Just something that'll fit in the background so I can put fabric on it. Just something very subtle. Come on. You have to have some. This would be perfect, wouldn't it, if it was just smaller, except that it's blue and it, well, actually, this has some blue in it. That's the size print we need. Huh. No, that's not going to do it for me. Let me see if I've got something in a 6x6 or 6x8. Aha! Perfect. Now let's get some fabric. I don't know what most of these are called, so I'm not even going to pretend. see what we can make out of these. How long have we been up here? Can't tell. This has a little pink stain on it, but I couldn't stand to throw it out. Okay, so we're talking about maybe 2.5 inches or something. This is that beautiful peach lace that I tea-dyed, but this is not tea-dyed. It'll match that really well. And I'm going to include some of this lace in the giveaway too. Oh, look at these. I love these together. Oh my gosh. I have to include some of this. This is precious. I've been hoarding this. I just love it. Okay, I think that'll be good now. My workspace is gradually just creeping in. It's about 4 by 4 now, and it started out to be this whole mat. I want it inset. I don't want this to be encumbered. It's just burning outside. And last night, while I was laying in bed, I heard somebody letting off fireworks. Oh my gosh, that gully that I usually show, you know, behind the house, it's just dry, crisp grass. Why somebody would be shooting off professional style fireworks? I mean, come on, guys. But anyway, what I was going to say is, it's so beautiful outside that I couldn't get the dogs to come in. Even Gus, and he's been just coming in. The only reason he goes out was to go potty. Jaja will hang out there. She thinks she's guarding the whole world, so she'll stay out there all day, and I have to call her in. But even Gus didn't want to come in. I just hosed down the front cement by the front door, and I think it was cold. He was laying on it. I called him in, and they both looked at me like, Mom. I'm like, you guys are not going to sit out here and just bake. No. That's a not happener. Besides, people coming and going along the sidewalk, they just bark and bark and bark and bark. Now I think what I will do, do I want to do anything with this? I don't have anything big enough that matches. I know. This is that antiquing glue. Oh my land. Not only is everything piled high, but it's open. So if everything goes sliding off, it's gonna be, oh, that smells so good. I put lemon essential oil in there. Love it. Not a lot, just a little. Okay, don't curl up. So I think what I'll do is I'll paint this and then let it dry, and then I will sew around these edges. Since this is a fabric sample folder, do I like that? I don't know if I do. I'm not looking for neat and tidy. I'm looking for vintage. Okay, I've got the fan going behind me, so that ought to be helpful. Ah! Oh no! Oh, that was a waste of ink. The dauber is full, but can't have glue on that. Okay, so we're gonna leave this like that. I like that it's kind of blotchy. I still may put something over there. We'll have to see. Or maybe even just a piece of lace over that you can see through. We'll see. But that is gonna go here. Can you see that? Yeah, it's gonna go right there. Jeez, guys. Oh, I have to be done with this book. I can't do this anymore. It's more than I can handle. Okay, so let's move this over here. Let's tilt it so that the air can get to it. In fact, let's just put it right here. It'll dry in about 2 minutes. Here we go. There, you sit right there and dry. All right. Oh guys, I'm way past time. I better end this video. I'm just going to strip these and put them in a stack and get them ready to sew into that sample pack, and then we might almost be done. Then we'll go through it and I'll look for some stuff I forgot. All right guys, I hope you have a great Sunday. Go watch Tammy. She's doing self-care and she's doing play all month of July, and I played yesterday and I'm gonna try to play today too with my spinning wheel. Sure do appreciate all the support, guys. I'm really having a ball. Let's all take care of each other. I sure miss my candle. Bye.